Hello, friends. Welcome to my podcast. Arjun is with us today and he'll share his thoughts on his journey so far in Ireland. Hi, Arjun. How are you?
Doing well, Ashish. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Yes, Arjun. So, just wanted to understand your journey. So, what has triggered you to be in Ireland?
Okay, so to be brutally honest, Ireland was never the plan, right? So I was always fascinated about working abroad in the client's location. So I was kind of exploring options from my workplace to move across the globe. So I was also looking for a position in the US, Australia, Canada. So I was like all over the places. I was exploring the positions, but then nothing worked out, right? So I was kind of disheartened when I got to know that nothing was working in my favor. And then one of those days, I got to know that there is a position in Ireland within the same company that I'm working for, which is kind of giving me what I need, right? And also the job description was in my favor. So I started exploring the options within Ireland, right? So that means YouTube, Facebook, right? So all of these platforms I was kind of exploring and getting to know the place quite well, right? And then that's when I decided that Ireland is for me, right? So this is what I wanted, and then I started preparing for it, applied for the position, and I got through, right? So that was the journey so far.
Lovely, Arjun. And thank you so much for the coffee. It's really nice. Thank you so much. So, how has been your journey so far in Ireland? And like I said, like you said, you explored your options with US, Germany, or across the globe, and finally you settled down with Ireland. So, are you happy? And how's the journey so far?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm really happy, and this is where I so this is at least the current plan, right? So I'm looking at getting settled here, and that's where I mean to be to take a step back, right? So it's been almost 3 years so far in Ireland in the same company, and then yeah, my wife is also working here, right? But initially when we landed here, so we had to face a bit of challenges. I would say those were the good challenges, right? And those are the challenges that you would expect anyway, irrespective of which place you are in, Ireland, Germany, or any part of the globe. If you go leaving your motherland, so you will face those challenges. So these challenges were here for us as well. But what we kind of planned our stay, all of these quite well, and to be thankful for, right? So when we landed here, we had a place to stay, right? So but most of the people who land here would be facing like a housing crisis and all of that, so which is currently ongoing, but because of the demand and supply and all of that stuff, right? But we can talk about that some in some other forum. But
No,
yes,
no,
so
it's
there were
good. When you talk about challenges, so is it really difficult setting down here? Is it really difficult?
yeah, so like I wouldn't say it is difficult, but there will be challenges that you will need to face, right? But with a bit of planning, right, you can achieve what you want, right? The planning is the key, and from the get go you will have to know what you want. So you cannot beat around the bush and say okay, if this happens in my favor it's fine, if it's not it's not, right? So you cannot say that. So you will have to work for what you want, right? So the same thing happened in our case as well. So our vision was quite clear, right? So we wanted to settle here, and that's where we recently bought a house here, right? And that's because we want to stay here for more than 10 years. And if the viewers, all of you, if you have the plans of staying here for more than 10 years, I would suggest you buy a house, right, rather
And I
than.
believe plan early as well.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, like it's better than paying the rent, like you will be paying the same amount of rent for your EMI, and the EMI is for your own good, right? So you will be spending for your own asset. You're creating an asset here, and back in home you always have an option there, but here also you're creating an asset, right? And over the period of time, that investment or that housing or whatever that you bought, right, so that will also grow, and it will never, it will fetch you the great result in the future as well. So yes, like, it was, I would say it was nothing short of a roller coaster ride, for settling down here. So yeah, that's all I want to say here.
That's lovely journey, I would say. And enough of work and challenges we have spoken so far. But then, just to lighten the mood here, what's your weekend like here?
Most of the weekends, right? So we plan for a picnic even during the summers. Yeah, so during the summers, we usually go out for a picnic. It's just like a day's plan, right? So we just plan over the weekend, and then we go out and then have some fun, right? But in some of the other weekends, we just catch up for a potluck, right? So we cook food in our own houses.
Very similar to what we do back in India. Like, so do
Exactly,
you have Indian
yes.
communities here, or
Yeah,
how you?
absolutely. So we have multiple communities here. So I would say like one community from each state also. We have like a broader group, which is like all the Indians in one group. But then we also have these subgroups, which is each religion or maybe each community based, right? So like we also have that, and then we also keep planning outings with those groups and also with the wider groups as well. So most of the weekends it'll be like, we wouldn't say that we'll be staying at home. So most of the weekends it's fun here, and we also have, just to say, we also have theaters here, which also telecasts Indian movies, right? So whenever there is a good movie which is playing, so we also plan to catch up for a movie. So most of our weekends we will be together like
Good
a
to know.
family.
That's very good to know. And then how about getting along with the Irish lads? Because you talked about Indian communities and all, but I believe here most of the colleagues are localites. So how about getting along with the Irish lads? How's the experience?
Absolutely fantastic, right?
Oh,
The
good.
people, the people here are so welcoming, right? So back in India, like, to be very honest, so I was thinking that people will not accept us, but after coming here, the whole point of view changed, right? People here are so welcoming, so warm. So even when you walk on the streets, so they stand and greet you, right? So that's the most important thing about any country. So if people are welcoming, so you feel safe there, right? And that's the same thing we felt when we initially landed here in Ireland, which was not expected. But so I would say Ireland is meant for us, Asians who are looking at settling abroad. Ireland is the best place, I would say.
Lovely. So seems like there is no cultural shock getting along with the local guys here.
No, absolutely not. That definitely is a difference in culture, but they are accepting our culture as well. So they are interested to know how we celebrate our festivals, right? So they ask questions, right? And so do we. We ask them about their culture, and it's like a it's a process, right? So they are welcoming, right? And whenever we have festivals at home, whenever we celebrate, we also invite them. They also come to our festivals and celebrate with us. So it's like a bigger family here.
Lovely, lovely. I'm so sorry, Arjun. We are running a little short of the time because I aimed this podcast to be somewhere around of 10 minutes. That is what I'm aiming for our future episodes as well. So would like to have some concluding lines here. So your thoughts, your insights about.
Yeah, for all the Indians who are looking at settling abroad, right? And if you're in the same stage I was not sure which country to choose to plan my long term stay, right? So I would say explore Ireland, get to know more about Ireland, and of course Ashish's channel is also there to guide you through the process and all of these, right? So please stay tuned, and you will hear more about Ireland and its background. So yeah, thanks, thanks,
Thank,
thanks, Ashish, for having me here.
Thanks, Arjun. Thanks for your time, your insights. It was really lovely. You explained your journey so far from India, how you explored your options across the globe and landed with Ireland. And seems like you're having a good time here. All the best for your future plans as well. And guys, stay tuned for the further updates. Cheers, everyone. Thanks. Stay tuned.
Cheers.
Thank you.